Hi everyone, my name is Destiny Osborne, and today I'm here to talk to you about my fictional company, Firm Logistics Railroad, and the analysis and compliance of the software I chose for the company, IBM Verse. As an overview here of the presentation, we are going to start off with the background of my company, Firm Logistics Railroad, and then we will talk about IBM Verse and what it is, and then we will go over my compliance results, and then we will close out the presentation with my conclusion and then any questions or comments you guys may have. So Firm Logistics Railroad, or FLRR for short, is a Class A railroad that spans the entire United States from the eastern and western coast, as well as from Canada to Mexico. It was established in 1795, and its primary commodities that it transports can be broken down into the following 6 categories: agricultural, automotive, chemicals, coal, industrial, and intermodal. In here we have listed Firm Logistics goals and objectives as a company. They want to ensure that every employee gets home safely every day, whether that means they are a field employee or an employee that works in the office. They want to provide competitive pricing for their customers, either to get new customers or to continue a good relationship with their current ones. They want to give quality, efficient, and fast transportation services all year long. And they want to continue being an industry leader in the development of positive train control, or PTC, which is mandated by the government. And then they want to grow with current technology and industry standards. So now we can kind of dive into what is IBM Verse and why it's the software that I chose for Firm Logistics. IBM Verse is IBM's business email that's available through the cloud, meaning that it's accessible on different desktop browsers, mobile devices, and laptops as long as they have internet access. And the benefit of IBM Verse for Firm Logistics is that it seamlessly ties in with IBM Notes, which is Firm Logistics' current enterprise email client. And the reason we would want to consider IBM Verse is because IBM Notes can only be used on computers that has IBM Notes installed, and the computer has to be connected to Firm Logistics network. So now we can kind of discuss the compliance results that I got. And the first one I want to point out is that the result of my assessment tool was a 4.18, which kind of shows that Firm Logistics is a established and mature company. And then I decided to choose a high-impact security control baseline for IBM Verse, because according to the NIST SP800, if one of the security objectives is high, so either that be confidentiality, integrity, or availability, then the baseline should also be high. And for IBM Verse, I thought that at the very least, confidentiality should be considered high priority, thus the baseline will be high impact. I assessed 11 controls as listed here, and out of the 11, I determined that 6 were compliant, and the 11 had an average confidence of 4.27. So then I kind of wanted to figure out what the primary causes of the non-compliance or low confidence results were, and I pinpointed that there's some minimal control of IBM Verse as a third-party application. So Firm Logistics lacks the ability to change certain things. And then, of course, Firm Logistics as a company lacks policies in regards to testing, either new software or continuously testing software once it's adapted. So I picked out 2 examples here that kind of display those. And the first one here is the CA21, which talks about the Firm Logistics should be employing assessors or assignment teams that will conduct security control assessments. One of the requirements of this, though, is that the assessor be impartial, which means they wouldn't be an employee of Firm Logistics, and Firm Logistics does not have this in place. And then the second control here is the RA51, which talks about having a vulnerability scanning tool. And I thought that, based on my research, Firm Logistics wouldn't have this ability without IBM Verse providing one. And so my solution here would be that Firm Logistics discuss with IBM about having this capability. And then I also took a look at the factors that resulted in compliance and high confidence. And I thought the two that were important here were the seamless pairing with IBM Notes, and then Firm Logistics currently has a mobile device management solution called Mobile Iron, and IBM Verse can actually be used with Mobile Iron. So the two examples here that I have actually show that with the pairing of Mobile Iron with IBM Verse, we actually get compliance, as we see right here. And the example controls are the CM22 and the CM84. So to kind of conclude here, I believe that IBM Verse is a good addition to Firm Logistics if we complete some or all of the suggested resolutions with the controls. And I also think it's important to do further research of IBM Verse and competing products just to make sure it'll be the best solution to our needs. And it's also important to test it on different devices to ensure that it's appropriate also for our needs. And then I also think IBM Verse is a great addition because it does benefit Firm Logistics business goals. It's going to help Firm Logistics grow with current technology by use of the cloud. And then, of course, it's going to improve communication with the flexibility and mobility that it offers. And so that, in turn, is going to improve our business operations. So if anybody has any questions or concerns or any comments, please direct them at my UNO email, dfosborne@unomaha.edu, or the outlet that Dr. Hill ends up having us post these videos. All right, thank you guys.